All right, round two. Round two.
We're good. Grand Theft Auto.
Round two.
In Grand Theft Auto 4.
What?
San Andreas.
What about San Andreas?
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Ah.
I've seen it. I've seen the stuff, but haven't gotten around to playing it. A lot of those games tend to get a bit old.
Yeah.
Like, well, not old, but they tend to age like milk. Because they're trying to go for like realistic graphics, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Scarface when my eyes started hurting.
Have you gone back to...
No, I've given up. I've ultimately given up.
No. I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh.
Have you played it, like, at all recently, or...?
No, actually. I mean, I decided to download the new packs that came out just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten around to it.
So, like, did you end up playing online?
No, I still don't have gold.
Oh, right. Oh, well, what did everyone say about it? Because I heard nothing about it.
Well, the start of it was crap, apparently.
Yeah, I know about that.
But other than that, it's okay. And now they've introduced, like, pay-to-play options, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm gonna back out of that before it's too late. Because you know me, I'm not into the whole pay-to-play scene.
Yeah.
I got some lukewarm Capri Sun here.
But like, so you're not really sure how it ended up?
No, I'm not. I can't say from personal experience.
I hope it turned out as well as everyone was hoping it would.
Well, I haven't heard anybody complaining since they fixed everything in.
Yeah. Let's try to skip it.
Fight! Round 2. So I've been getting into D&D lately. Me and Johnny were explaining it earlier, but I want to tell the story on a thing. The Dragons and Dungeons.
Yes.
What was it? Vaults and Badasses?
Oh, Bunkers and Badasses.
Bunkers and Badasses.
It was Bunkers. It's Bunkers, right?
It started with a B, so I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
Regardless, so I've been getting into that lately. I managed to find a group nearby. And so basically, we're starting with version 5 rules, which is... I'm not sure I'm enjoying what I've played so far, but apparently not everybody likes the 0.5. Spoonie! Excuse me. So anyway, they decided to... I was gonna meet with a group on Monday, but they didn't work out, and so I had to go to a group on Wednesday that luckily I was told that, hey, you can come over on every like Wednesday or so, and we do that sort of thing. We go and hang out and play the Dungeons and Dragons. Even if you're news here. I'm starting to talk like fucking Toki, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
We just get to play the Dungeons and Dragons. Anyway. No, that sounds more like Swisscar.
Anyway, you went down there.
Regardless. So I decided to go there. Apparently I had to go 2 hours early because I severely underestimated how long it would take to design a character. I went with a tiefling wizard, which is a horrible idea. Like, apparently, like, tieflings, for those who are unfamiliar with 5, are basically half the image. I'm turning on the air conditioning, because it's fucking hot. The half-demons who are hated by humans, and I also decided to become a wizard, and apparently humans hate people who dress like wizards. Luckily, I've only got the cloak and the quarterstaff, but I've also got disguise self. Now, so I'm able to change my appearance if necessary. However, like, as a result of this, like, one of the dungeon masters, there are like 3 dungeon masters there, even though we technically only need 2.
I have been immobilized 3 times in a row, damn it!
Are you talking about the game?
Yes,
I'm not paying attention right now.
Like,
oh, mobilize. Dem humps.
What the heck?
Camera got bun side.
And she's just using tackle! Come on, Bill Nye! Remember science!
For science!
Do it for science!
Science, of course!
okay, I don't know what to do because I don't want to use. I have to heal.
Not right now. You can.
Yeah, because if it doesn't work and she hits me with like a magnitude, it's gonna be really shitty.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so can I continue?
Yeah, you continue.
Okay. So basically, one of the dungeon masters decides to take a look at my character. And he's just reviewing it. He's just like, good stats. Yeah, wizard, tiefling. That's actually a really creative combination. Though you'll be pretty messing to people. I'm like, yeah, I will be. And then he's just like, he takes more looks at it, just quiet, just staring at it. He's just like, you were born into loyalty. And then I'm just like, what? You're a nobleman. You were born into loyalty. And then I'm just like, oh. And then at a drop of a hat, he says, like seriously, at a drop of a fucking hat, he starts. He's just like, you were born to a queen who had an affair with a demon, but your father but she didn't want your father to know about it. And so when you started to show signs of becoming a demon, she taught you how to disguise yourself and turn yourself human. And then one day you decide to come out to your father as part demon, and he banishes you from the kingdom. And now you're on a quest to not only get your kingdom back, but to also prove yourself to be a rightful king. And then I'm just like, fuck you! That's good. I'm keeping that.
All right.
Like I was mad because I was like, damn, that was some good backstory.
And just like that.
For a character that, yeah, literally, he just looks at the papers and just immediately spills this backstory to me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, holy shit, I'm so jealous right now. And then I finally came up with my character's name.
Yeah.
Which is Doma the Bastard King.
Alright.
Which I really like. And so there was let me tell you about some of the experiences that I've had in my campaign.
Okay.
So there was this one time, like, I had to jump in mid-campaign on it, as most newcomers do. And so, like, our team consists of, I think, 5 people. One is a Wood Elf Paladin. One is a, there are 2 Rangers. One is also a Wood Elf. The other is human. And then another one is a human Warlock. And then there's me, the Tiefling Wizard.
Okay.
And so, basically what goes down is that we end up in a courtyard versus we're trying to secure a city that's been attacked by kobolds.
Oh, okay.
Who are essentially who belong to a dragon worshipping cult. And so there's kobolds. There's an acolyte. Are you familiar with what an acolyte is?
I don't know what an acolyte is.
It's essentially an anti-paladin.
Oh, okay.
Like a reverse paladin.
Alright.
So basically he's all for evil magic, but he likes healing stuff.
Okay.
And also a fucking drake.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's either that or we try to take down the fucking dragon circling in the sky.
Good point.
So we went down to the courtyard to face down those guys. So we roll for initiative. My character gets to go first. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's aim for the kobolds, because the acolyte was already previously injured and we want to take him in and look and check out his information. And so I decide to go for the kobolds. And so I throw a firebolt at one. Crit. Just insta kill.
Oh, nice.
And so basically he just goes down. He's literally frozen in place like Pompeii style. And and so this gets all of the other kobolds, like, I had no idea. This gets all the other kobolds really fucking pissed. really fucking pissed. And so they start all aiming for me.
Damn.
And they call me the paper wizard now.
The paper wizard.
Because I've got like, I'm like, literally have like barely any health at all. Like,
Oh my god.
strength was my least least of my attributes. So I've only got like 10 armor points.
Damn.
And so one guy, he hits me and does like, I think it was 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down to 7. And then another one. Now the maximum that any of these guys can do is 9. Is 9 damage. That's the maximum crit. And so these guys, and so one of these guys, like if any of them gets this high crit on me, I am fucked.
Okay.
So I'm down to 7. The next guy, like, he has the dungeon master has to roll the amount of power versus the. Oh, you beat the.
Yeah.
Yay!
With only Bill and I, who we're not even gonna have in the end of the game.
One more step on the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in.
Wrong region.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Anyways, so like the dungeon master has to roll the amount of damage the attack does before whether or not it lands.
Mm.
If she rolls, it's gonna be a big crit. It's gonna be the crit. She rolls again. 1.
Really?
And so the kobold is so pissed that he takes his slingshot, rolls it around his head, and then he hits himself in the head with his own slingshot, and his head explodes.
Oh my god, dude.
His head fucking explodes.
Oh my god.
Because of his own attack. And we're all just standing there like, good lord.
That's awesome.
It's simply amazing. I love it so much. And so then, like, after a turn more or whatever, I have to go and meet my parents for dinner because this is from 6 until 10.
Yeah.
And so I go and then I come back, and we're interrogating the acolyte we captured. He's he's telling us about the encampment, what have you, blah 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 blah. We go into like we exchange like it was 3 of our guys were in critical condition, and so in exchange for our hospitality, he agrees to heal us. Hey, we're in the dry desert.
Yep.
I'm making a reference to the Mario Karts here. That's what it's called, right? Dry desert.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
And so in the end, like, you see this lord just eating food in his castle when we go present to him, the lord of the town that we saved. And he's just like, come, sit down, eat. And then everybody's like, dude, we never met this guy before.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna fucking poison us. And then, for some reason, I guess whatever it is, I guess it's maybe the class that I picked. But, like, I'm always involved. I mean, maybe that's just the way that D&D is.
Involved!
Because immediately I say, so Doma sits down and starts eating the turkey that's there. Just taking bites out of it, as well as grabbing a loaf of bread. And everybody's just like, what the hell are you doing? And then I'm just like, I suddenly get into this spiel from my character. I'm like, why would a man poison the turkey? Why? What a waste of coinage. What a waste of a farm. And then I'm just like, no man would dare to poison food would dare to poison solid food that breaks off at the teeth. And I basically go into explain how the only poison that anybody would attempt is in non-clear liquids. and simply because of the fact that, and I pointed out how, like, if he intended to kill us, there's only 5 of us. We helped, but he's got like 7 guards in this room alone. Odds are he could kill most of us, or if not all.
Yeah.
And so I just keep eating it, and I, like, it turns out the food wasn't poisonous.
Oh, nice.
So I was right.
Very good.
And my intelligence meter, it's high.
Nice.
But no, and then like finally, like after dessert and whatnot, like they decide, like a servant brings in some wine, and it is like, and so we decide, the Lord decides to toast to the victory of the town with the dragon going away and shit. And then finally we're about to drink, and then suddenly I'm like, wait, how do we know that this is not poison? And then everybody's just like, well, the king was about to take a drink. Well, yes, but who's to say that the king was not poisoned? And then I was not going to be poisoned. And then I'm just like, I summoned my unseen servant. And then
What?
and then there's, why? Let me just summon him. He's like, okay, he's summoned. I will have my servant take a drink from the cup. If it should drop from his hand, then it is poison. So he drinks, like, it's invisible. The like unseen servant.
Is it like
What?
It's like what is?
It's like ghost. It's like almost telepathy.
Oh, okay.
If the cup drops,
How does a ghost tell if something is poisonous?
well, I said it's like a ghost. It's not a ghost.
Oh.
It simply says it's a force creature that can be summoned to do simple tasks.
Okay.
Though it's not. It doesn't work for combat, etc.
Okay.
But they can be assigned simple tasks.
All right.
So I say if he drinks and the cup drops from his hand, he was poisoned and died.
Okay.
Because I can spawn in as many as I want. Like, it's a level 1 spell, so I can only do it twice a day.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so the glass lifts up into the air. The goblet lifts up into the air and tilts. Drop! Hits the ground. And then I just raise from the D&D table and just lean forward. Someone wanted all of us in this room to die. And then that's when the dungeon master just cut off the game right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what did they say to end it?
That's what I said. I had the ending say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said, and we'll leave it off for the next time.
Holy shit.
And I'm just like, this is awesome.
Nice.
I'm so happy. I love this game.
Nice.
I'm so involved.
It's so great, isn't it?
It's really good.
Yeah, it's...
I'm underestimated at hardcore.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I've been getting into lately.
Nice.
And I've already made up like 3 other characters that I want to make.
Oh, cool.
That haven't been made.
I'm still reading through the Game of Thrones book.
Right.
It's not a D20 system, which kind of makes me sad because I don't... the only dice you need for it are D6. And
That's
I'm just
interesting.
And I'm just like, it's its own style, and I'm just like, I have 6 other dice that I want to...
Right.
But, oh well.
Although I really wish that they had changed that group so that like I wish you could be part of the group sometime.
Well, isn't it open, or...?
It's completely open, yeah.
Okay.
But it's on Wednesdays.
I can't.
Yeah.
At work.
Yeah.
But that's cool, though. That is cool, though.
Right. But they say it changes during seasons, so maybe in the spring.
Maybe.
Maybe.